Hey there coders, welcome back to another video of Daily Code Crafter. In the previous video we just talked about the useEffect and how to update the state when the count changes in the useEffect. If you haven't watched the video, then make sure to watch the video, and I have given the link of the video in the description as well as in the I button. So let's take a look at the previous code. We have just created our state, a multiple state, where the first state is count and second state is value, and then we have increased the value by 1, count plus 1, when the useEffect is re-rendered or rendered, and we have a cleanup function that clean sets the value to 0, and the useEffect is every time called when the count is changed. So today in this video we will be doing the API fetching from the useEffect and store the data in the use state and display in a table. So let's dive in. First of all, we will need a API. So I have an API that's from random data API where credit cards data are available. So first of all, to store the data, I will just create an state which is called data and data. Okay, so I will remove all this set value and value. All right, so now this is the data and we have to set the data, and the data type is array type. Okay. Now let's call a function inside the useEffect. Okay, so this is my function fetch weather data, and let's create a function above here, const fetch weather data. This will be asynchronous function, and this function will be called when the count changes. So inside of this function, firstly let's create a size and URL. Okay, this is the size where the count, if the count is less than 0, then it will be size 1, otherwise it will insert the count. Okay, and then the URL is I have just previously mentioned that it's from randomdata.api.com and it's of credit card, so we are giving the size of the data. Okay, this will give the size of data. Now to fetch, we will just use a const response await fetch URL. Okay, and the response, so to get the data from the response, we will get the data from response.session. Okay, so now let's console this first. Okay, and let's run side by side. Okay, to run the application, npm run dev. Oh, it haven't started it. Okay, now it have started. So here now we get, oh sorry, now so here now we get the data in the console. Okay, we get the data as an object. Okay, so let's expand this, and when I increase this by 1, then it's an array. It's an object still. So when I increase or make it 2, then it's an array. The response is an array, so the first object and second object, so it means that the response is an array of object. Okay, so we have to check if the data is array or it's an object. So let's do it here. Okay, if the array dot is array checks the data is array or an object. If it's array, then I have destructured the data and kept it in array. Okay, and if it's not an array, then I have entered a big bracket, and inside of it it's an data. Okay, it's an object. So now our data will be set to this data. Now let's display the data in the table. So okay, this is my table. Okay, this is a table. These are the table headings with the ID, card type, card name, card expiry, and this is the table body where the data is mapped, and the card, each card is inserted in the TR or table row, and its data are kept as per the table headings. Okay, so let's save this and view it in the browser. Okay, so this is my credit card data. The first data is 3686 and the second data is 2275, and let's increase by 3 4. How much you want to increase? Let's increase up to 10. Okay, it's like 10. Okay, that's awesome, right? And there you have it, vlogs. React.js useEffect in data fetching in just 3 minutes. We have covered how we can fetch the data from the APIs in this tutorial. So if you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and start using useEffect like a pro in your React project. Happy coding, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you very much.